Good afternoon, everybody. I'd like to welcome you all to Big Apple Double-Decker Tours. My name is Rick Reynolds. I'll be your guide today as we start to move and pull away from the world-famous Port Authority. Allow me to tell you a little bit about myself. I'm from Wisconsin, birthplace of Mr. Orson Welles. He's my inspiration, really, the reason I came to New York City, because this isn't all I do. I'm also a stage and film actor and a director. To make ends meet, I do odd jobs in the occasional TV commercial. You may have seen me a few years ago in a national Wendy's spot. It ran over 3 weeks. I'm grateful for the experience of working with such a talented group of people. As we head downtown, we're now passing through Chelsea, an area known for being gay, really, and little else. I've swung that way a few times myself in my weaker moments, and also when I need a little extra cash. Anyway, theater's my first love, and right down there, well, there's a Starbucks now. It used to be a little theater named the Blakemore, where in 1993, I directed Mr. Eugene Ionesco's The Chairs. We got reviewed in The Voice. I'm 49 years old, but I can play as low as 40. I play most types, Dad, businessmen, truck drivers. We're now passing through Greenwich Village. There's Jekyll and Hyde's world-famous chain restaurant, where I got my start. I played Hyde for over 5 fun-filled years, a great group of people. Heading further downtown now, this is Tribeca, a.k.a. Triangle Below Canal Street. Mr. Robert De Niro, who started the world-famous Tribeca Film Festival, lives here. Right up there in that loft, actually. He has the entire top floor. Walls, too, and the ceiling. But seriously, I was up there a few times. He has catered parties for friends, Harvey, Martin. And I bartend, so, I make money that way, getting tips, you understand. Bob's a good tipper, by the way, as you might expect from Mr. Raging Bull. Don't drink on the job, though. You get drunk once and they blackball you in that industry. Anyways, we approach ground zero, which we won't stop at because I find it too depressing. In the distance, you can see the Statue of Liberty. Old Lady Liberty. Makes me think of 1776. The musical, that is. I was in that last year as a stand-in. We're in Chinatown now, home of the therapeutic massage. Guys, if you need to relax a little, talk to me after the tour. My name's Kim, Mott Street. Little known fact, Chinatown is not actually a town, per se, with its own government, but is merely a neighborhood in Manhattan. Little factoid for the folks back home. As we head further uptown, this is the world-famous Bowery, former home of the derelicts and the homeless. Where have the bums gone, you ask? Hey, this isn't Soylent Green, people. But seriously, the city has utilized these resources and created the Homeless Flophouse Museum, an interactive museum where normal, healthy, productive citizens, like yourself, can interact with the sad, destitute, and hopeless. And the best part is that they are safely behind glass. Complimentary nose clips at the door. That was the Flatiron Building, by the way, that we just passed. Called that, I think, because it's very thin and maybe made of iron. I don't know if there are any casting people in the audience today, but I have a stack of headshots up front. My website is rick-reynolds.com. That was the Empire State Building, by the way, that we just passed. Very difficult to jump from up there. Take my word for that. High walls, quick guards. If you look back where we just came from, you can see the very tip of the Chrysler Building. You can see photos of that on most postcards, photo books, the internet, if you're interested in that type of thing. Designed by Mr. Lee Iacocca. This is 42nd Street we're on now, former home of all-night porn theaters, hookers, and easy smack deals. The shoes you see hanging on the phone lines tell you where to buy. Now it's been Disneyfied and cleaned up. The former dirty Keds have been replaced, as you can see, with Manola Blahniks. And they're rotated weekly. This is Times Square, now we're passing through. I used to live with a girl right there on the 6th floor of that corner building. Choreographer and a dancer. What legs. She used to lean out the windowsill and I'd take her from behind, boy, looking out at a dirty window at my city. The pyrotechnics that went on in that apartment. We lived together about 4 years, and one day I come home to a note on the fridge. We're going nowhere. I met someone else. Don't look for me. Folks, Mr. Harold Pinter could not have been more concise. All that flashed in my mind was, my life is a tale told by an idiot, signifying nothing. Well, that's the end of our tour, and you're on the last tour of my day. I'm off the scores for a shot and a beer, depending on your generous tips, maybe a private dance or two. I hope you've enjoyed the tour and feel you know just a little bit more about the greatest city in the world. Thank you.